Hey, thanks for joining us today on Live Music Nation. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today we're with Brian Rice from Waterfest in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Brian, how you doing?
I'm great. Thank you.
Good, good. Tell us a little bit about you, your background, your childhood, and your
All right.
career up to now.
All right. Well, I'm a lifelong resident of Excelsior Springs. Um, I was in the newspaper business for about 32 years. Unique perspective of the community, running the newspaper and stuff. I recently retired from that, and now I'm the chamber director for the Chamber of Commerce. But I've been involved with the chamber for 20 plus years. Very attached to the community. Excelsior Springs is such a unique community. A lot of fun, a lot of personality here and stuff. So it was just there was no need for me to go anywhere else or try anything else. So I just grew up around town here, and I've just always been involved with the community and with the chamber and the festivals.
Very good. Let's talk a little bit about Waterfest. I believe we played there maybe 7, 8 years ago. It's been a while, but I remember the town. I remember you've got a lot of history in town. You even have a legendary historic hotel, if I remember right.
You do, yes.
Yeah. So
The
tell us about
history of
Waterfest and give us some history on that.
Okay. Well, we named it Waterfest for the historic waters of our community. Excelsior Springs was founded in 1880, and it was, settlers found healing properties in the mineral waters here. And the more they developed and the more they established the community here, they found there's more and more in the ground. In fact, I believe to date they've identified 40 different springs and different mineral waters and stuff in the community. So Excelsior Springs can proudly boast that, we've got the most mineral water springs in one area. So, that's a unique fact about our community. And so Waterfest is kind of that celebration of our unique water heritage. The Elms Hotel is the historic hotel, and it developed in 1888. There's been some different renditions of that and everything. But yeah, of course, if anybody knows Excelsior Springs, they probably know about the Elms Hotel. And then the other historic landmark we have is the Hall of Waters, and they built that. Oh, I believe it was in 1938. And it was a building. It was an Art Deco structure specifically built to draw all these different mineral waters together in one place.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it boasts the longest water bar in the world. So it's undergoing some renovations right now. The community's rallying together to keep that building going well. So
For sure.
Waterfest is just our traditional celebration.
When does Waterfest occur?
It's the fourth weekend in June.
Okay. All right. And so give us a history on that. How mmany years do you think it's been in existence?
That's the one thing I know. Forever. It's been around. I mean, my lifetime. It started out small. It was a fishing river festival. And it was like most small town festivals. You had
Sure.
small vendors. They would get around Fishing River. You'd bring in some entertainment, that sort of thing. And then throughout my lifetime here in Excelsior, it just kind of grew and grew and grew. And now, I would say we bring in probably, I think, we brought in 12,000 people at a
Okay.
week, and it takes over the entire downtown.
Give the listener a visual for the week and the weekend that it is. When they come to town, what are they going to see? What events are there?
Okay. Well, you come downtown. All right. So you come down to a valley. We're a unique community. So you come downtown to the valley. First, you're just you're surrounded with the history of Excelsior Springs. You see you see the Hall of Waters. You'll see the elms. A very picturesque community, a lot of trees, Fishing River. So it's a real wonderful community. And then you'll come up to our Broadway, and from one end to the other, it's just nothing but booths. You just see vendors and booths. We have over 100 people, 100 different booths here. You come in, the Chamber of Commerce has historic trolleys. So you'll see a trolley driving around town. They'll be giving historic water tours so people can come in and hear and learn about the history of Excelsior Springs. Our festival grew, geographically, we can't go in a circle. I've done some festivals where you can walk around a courthouse. Well, we're long. So we, over time, we added two stages. We've got two stages now instead of one.
Oh, wow.
So on one end, you'll have what we call the Good News stage, and local church Crescent Lake Christian Center, they've taken that on for us, and so you can come and listen to that stage. A lot of contemporary Christian bands come in from the Kansas City area. Jimmy Bratcher is one of our regulars. He comes in the blues. He plays that a lot. And then you'll walk a little bit further down the street, a lot of food vendors, crafts, that sort of thing, and you'll come to the main stage, and we have a beer garden there, so you can and kids games. We've got lots of kids games. That's kind of right in the center. And then you continue walking. You've got more activities. We try to add things every year. Petting zoos for the kids. It's real family friendly. It's a real family friendly environment. We shoot fireworks off on Saturday night. Big celebration. We got a Silo Mountain, so perfect view. You're down there in the valley. You look up on the mountain. Here we're shooting off some fireworks. It's just a great time.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. For you, Brian, what are some of the personal rewards of being involved with this?
Just seeing people come to town and see our community. I grew up here, so I love it here. Yeah. I've got a unique perspective of the people here, the businesses that rally. A lot of people have different opinions of Excelsior Springs. They don't know, like Kansas City, they think, oh, we're too far away. It's too far to drive. We're 20 minutes away, 20 minutes, you're here. It's a good day trip, and suddenly you're in Excelsior Springs. And, the reward for me working on Waterfest as long as I have with my committee, we work all year long. The second the festival's over, we take maybe July off, and then we sit down and we say, okay, let's take notes. Let's start planning the next party. Let's start doing it again. So it's a year-long continuous process. And just sitting there that weekend watching 8, 10, 12,000 people come to your town, walk up and down your streets, enjoying your music, enjoying your hospitality. It's just rewarding. I mean, it's become a family thing for us. My wife is involved. My son, he's 32, just got married, and he's involved with Waterfest now. In fact, he's becoming one of the stage managers. He's in training, for the bookings of the future bands and stuff. So, it's kind of turned into a family event for us. It's great. It's just, that's what I enjoy seeing, is the people coming to town and having a good time.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. You did such an amazing job describing it, that who's not going to want to visit and do that as it goes through there. All right, Brian, I'm a live music, I'm an entertainment kind of guy. So let's talk about you. And first of all, what is the best concert that you've ever seen in your entire life?
I'm going to date myself. I'm like I was an 80s child. So I did a lot of 80s. So I have to say, a lot of the 80s bands, REO Speedwagon, I was into Huey Lewis and the News. Okay. I was kind of that guy.
All right. So, all right.
Chicago.
Okay. So if you could bring one act to Waterfest, dead or alive, money not an issue, who would you bring? What would you bring to your town?
Wow, that's a good question. Elvis Presley.
Yeah, that I would say you can see Elvis walking down the stairs of the hotel, coming down.
He'd be in the parade. He'd be in our parade. We have a huge parade, and I was turned on to Elvis with my dad. My dad's a huge Elvis fan. In fact, music filled our house growing up. My parents really put the love of music in my heart, because we had Creedence Clearwater Revival on the radio.
Yeah,
we had those 70s bands, Starship. We had just all of them. Eric Clapton. I'm a big Eric Clapton fan. He's still alive. I'd like to see Eric Clapton here too.
I know that'd be great.
That's my age. That's kind of showing.
Yeah,
we have a lot of cover bands. I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac fan, and we had a cover band here last year. It was a huge draw. It was good.
Good. Very good. Brian, how do people find out more about Waterfest?
We have a website, eswaterfest.com. That's the best way to find out. And then just Facebook. We're on Facebook. Just look up ES Waterfest.
Okay. Very good. Brian Rice, thanks for being on with us today. I appreciate you, man. You bet. Have a good day.
You too.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine.